We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Cole Hamels gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Drilled to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the pitcher, Miguel Rojas.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Miguel Rojas, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First delivery to him on the way. Hamels has hurled more than 2,700 major league innings in his career and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First offering on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Now the 2-0. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a pop-up now. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. A solid first inning from Cole Hamels. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Jordan Yamamoto will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now in the box, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis digging in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 on its way. Markakis is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air to left field. Dickerson's there. One away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Comes set. Now the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. the 1-0. Albies on third. Freeman at second with one away. 1-2 now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Chopped to third. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the DH, Jesus Aguilar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Your idea of working a count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Ball.
And he misses there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Ryan Anderson.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Cooper. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. And the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one. The 1-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball two.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 2-1. Line to the right side. Ramirez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Gansby Swanson.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Yamamoto is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty V. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Adam Duvall.
Striding into the box, Adam Duvall will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Harold Ramirez. First offering on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Alfaro, the former Philly, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled off. Pitch is popped up. Darno over to his left. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Up next from Miami, John Birdie. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Miami down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So digging in now, Austin Riley. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Austin Riley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider laid off for a ball. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
That finds the zone, a called strike. And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that's too high, ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Dickerson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
The pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the Braves. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Rojas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Striding in once again, Starling Marte. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte. Jesus Aguilar waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The next 3-2. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Swanson onto the grass. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set and the 0-1.
0-1.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. On the ground to the right side. Oh, look at the stop by Freddie. Takes it himself, and he got him. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freeman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
Here's the pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First offering on its way.
0-1.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And it's 1-1. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left. Foul. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roy. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Stepping in now, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-0.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Off for the Marlins, the first baseman.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper, a base hit in his first trip. Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Set to deliver on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Acuna giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, the right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Stepping up to the plate, Harold Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the pitch.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Next pitch from Hamels tonight will be number 73 for him in the ballgame. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the first. Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Braves.
Stepping into the box, Dansby Swanson. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home.
Ball 2. I got 2-1 the count. That's ball 3.
Hey, see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Stepping in for the Braves, Austin Riley. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, one pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball one.
And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball. Oh, strike three called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, the 0-1.
0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The pause and the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Braves strand 1. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Jorge Alfaro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here's Hamels now on 2-0. Lifted in the air to center. Acuna is under this one. One gone.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, John Birdie.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, John Birdie. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Popped up. Freeman is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
So striding in, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Ozuna is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nick Markakis.
The right fielder, Nick Markakis.
First pitch coming, here it is. In there, strike one. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And now a pitch on the way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The 0-2 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. And it's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Here it comes.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar.
Digging in once again, Jesus Aguilar. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Pitch on the way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ready with the 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Up next for the Marlins.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Cooper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Now the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch, and we still have no score. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Marcell Ozuna.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a shot out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. James Hoyt comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 39, James Hoyt.
Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
From the stretch, yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
A ball and a strike.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And he fouls this one off. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate now, Adam Duvall, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Shane Green is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 19, Shane Green.
In now, Harold Ramirez, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Markakis has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Ready for another chance? Jorge Alfaro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and there's his first base hit in this one. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on that leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Into the box, John Birdie. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Standing in, Nick Markakis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
2-0 count and the pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A Two-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Brad Boxberger answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 33, Brad Boxberger. The center fielder, number 13.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. The pitch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
1 strike.
Three runs already home here. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Marcell Ozuna comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Marte is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And a full count now, 3-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Will Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Will Smith.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Starling Marte.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting. Third baseman, Brian Anderson.
In now, Brian Anderson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Here it comes. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Miami down to their last strike. Miami, good night.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Atlanta Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Shane Green gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Will Smith records the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.